Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most intimidating and passionate environments in all of college football. More than 87,000 will be watching that Eagle fly overhead and getting set to back their beloved Auburn Tigers. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
No, you gotta get sponsored by this thing, bro. We just gave them the best ad ever. Oh, this is insane. So Chris, we're joking. Seriously? It made you go from super skeptical to being like, yeah, I don't know. It shouldn't be banned, but it's definitely a scam. Well, the next product apparently adds bench press. What? How? So the elastic fabric in the suit makes your arms almost spring when you're benching. So as soon as you get down, boom, it goes back up. That sounds dangerous. All you do. Press. Now. You got this, bro. Don't pay no gain. Let's go. There you go. No. I mean, literally, if I will put weight on this will just cut through my skin. And that's not a risk I'll willing to take. You can give it a try. That should fit my arms easier than yours. Get in there.
Down at the found, stopped at the 18.
Yeah, okay.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Darren Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Using the quick game. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Got it past the mark. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be. And here you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how.
He's going to throw deep right side. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
score.
The quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. They're bound to match up one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
There you go.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, and what a disastrous play for this offense. They lost 10. They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, second and long coming up. Dances away. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Johnson. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get to him as he throws. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was. Got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
And down he goes back at the 3. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Going over the top. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point was good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to pass, it's Thorne. Fires to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. The back goes in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, trying to find his man. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Holden. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 36, set to advance on the football.
Looking for blockers. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Backs against the wall, and they'll let it fly again. A strike downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Going up top on first down. Might be looking to run. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling big plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's looking to throw it. Slings it. Got it in the middle. It's Fairweather. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running back goes in motion. On second down, looking again to throw. Lets it fly. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This will likely be the last play of the half. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
It's now 2nd and goal to go.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. He got it. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And the Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Thorne. Coming after it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Line getting set on second down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score,
2 running backs alongside the quarterback. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Travel.
Go straight ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. It goes upstairs.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you... Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
They got me playing close. What the hell? Please shut up.
Ben, do you want the next one? Oh, there's a pitch on there. Ben, do you want the next one? Oh, there's a pitch on there.
Got 30 different spots around the court of prizes, twists, steals, and there's a special twist. I brought all of our biggest fans here, and we are playing for them. Yeah! This is a far shot. Oh! Run! What did I tell you? Come on! Light work. Oh! Since Rugg made it, he gets to go again. Hey, go Anthony! Got you. Oh, ring! Oh, dang it! Ever since I was little, I've loved the Lakers. It just makes sense. Hey! Switch! Wait a minute! Go! Back to back, Noah.
You're not like that, Noah.
Not gonna lie, my 2-year-old sister can do better than that.
But it could be bad.
Johnny hit the spin wheel. It will activate this wheel. There's a bunch of different games on here. He'll choose an opponent. Some might be the full group, but the winner will get to steal the gift from anyone. 6 spin. Mini 1v1. Go ahead, the Lakers. Simplistic. I bet. It's going to be a first to 2 buckets.
Let's go, Johnny.
Oh, good defense.
To say today's game has been highly anticipated is an understatement. #1 versus #2. That's really all that needs to be said. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 2nd-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Give me off.
This nigga using
Let's go get it from him. Yeah.
Ready to tee it up.
Get back. College football, taking away all the PS5 games. Yep. Amari, what are you thinking? Let's start off simple. Let's go for the toaster. Jester, don't miss the layup. Oh. You want a toaster, bro?
Georgia about to kick it off to get
This backpack's looking a little nice here. Oh, that's way off. We need to warm up that 3, bro. Come on. Fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to keep shooting until I make this for Hayden. Hayden, he wants this game. You got this. Easy money.
I love
Easy money.
I got a best.
He said he wants to listen to Ice Spice. Ice Spice, Kaden? Oh! Whoa, that looked good. All right, I got to make this. I got to go for the layup, but I can't miss 2 layups in a row. I have to make one. New Orleans Pelicans, I have no idea what this could be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, son. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Apple? Yeah. Bro, the apple's a deep shot, though. Like, I don't know if I got range like that. Oh, yeah, first shot. Green. Wow, not bad. You want apple? All right, I got you. Oh, my gosh. Oh, everyone wants to say Anthony Edwards. And, bro, if it's a signed jersey by Anthony Edwards. Oh, yeah. Yo. Apple? I'll try. His stack could be piled. No. Only take one. See? Started getting positive. Started cooking out here. Oh, yeah, let's see it.
It's a MacBook. I can just tell.
Oh, MacBook Air!
Can you go for the draw now? Ah, you good?
Diamonds. Come on, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. I have hella sunscreen on my hands. This one right here?
Yeah.
No, bro. Break that, please.
Yes!
Oh! A signed Funko Pop. Dude, that's
crazy.
First down for this offense.
Give me that. Oh! This is a tough shot. No backboard, nothing.
They'll break up this drive with the pass.
See, the ZAC video, I was cooking, and then I lost everything. That's the point of these. You just never say. So that prize stash is crazy right now. Oh, a lot of air balls today, huh? He's got to knock it down. I'm good at mid-range. I got you, though.
First down for this offense. The Ducks in the hurry up.
Ooh, that's a nice great accuracy there. And you think about older quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit. You think
He's gonna make this.
AJ Feely, how about that? Joey Burton, and of course Justin Herbert. These guys can thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy reminds me a little
He's
bit
gonna
of
make
that.
this.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on second and 10.
This spot is field 2, gifts from a player.
All right. Nah, you know what, bro? I still want to go see my King James. Go, give me that. You're a friend. You're a friend, bro. Just the back with him. Oh my God. You're a friend, bro. You're a friend, but when it comes down to it,
Can't trust nobody, bro, especially that kid.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself.
Let's go, banana.
Fundamentals, baby.
What is
No, this could be good. We all need potassium in our life.
What did we get? Oh, top tier.
Oh, what is it? I don't know. It's in camouflage, though. I can't see it. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a ghillie suit. Since Johnny is your representation, he has to wear it for 2 rounds.
It's going to be hot, bro. Ow. I didn't even see it in the air. I just heard it. All right, spin wheel. Oh, let's go. Okay. Don't flinch. Winner gets to steal a gift from anybody. If you flinch, you're eliminated. Ready? Go.
Before he goes out of bounds.
Locked in. Yes. Okay. Oh, you catch it. Please, are you out? Bro, I'm cooked, bro. Bro. All right, here we go.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Damn. Bro, I was so locked in, I forgot to move. Oh. I think we're right, though.
Makes the catch down the right side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
He's scared. He's scared.
And once he found open space, the fans will start playing.
What did I start for this offense?
I'm gonna be dead serious. I need the MacBook.
Oh, that's it. Okay. You know me, bro. You know me. Got Gucci. Husina. Let's see how they look. Hey, put them on. Hey, W son. Can I wear them for the next shot?
No, this is piece of home court advantage for some days. Please don't make it. That's too much.
So Jesse got the roast spot. He has to roast somebody against
Nationwide for the touchdown.
You better sound like Pop Watch. You already smoked that man. Yeah, you did.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday.
I'm eating on 2 of
It
them.
ain't been 24 hours.
Shot for shot. Who do we want to go against? The drone. All right, Johnny. Shot for shot. All right, now I'm hit it. He has to match this. He has to match this.
He'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down.
Oh, shot, dude. We didn't have that
We're
for
ready
whole
to get another
round.
look at this Bulldog offense.
Yes, all right, man. I know what I'm going for now. Emmanuel, I got you.
Sorry about this nigga, my shit.
Right back at him.
No, that's insane. No, that's insane. He has everything.
You've got two options. Either have your participant steal all presents for one person,
That's why he
or
Johnny's
they
in
can
the
go through
ring,
the line
man.
and take one present from each player.
Fuck up the ring.
Is it that one? Stealing everything from Johnny's. That's better than leaving 3 kids. Look at this. He can't even see all the fries. I make this shot every day of my life. There we go.
He already knew.
Gave him the MacBook back. No. Nah, I got him. Okay, then I'm fucking.
Let us swap with you.
Give me the MacBook. Trust me. This is just a game. Nah, this is just a game, bro. No. Do you have a Jester Mini hoop? Yeah. Now you do.
He's a nigga ass.
This offense
Open that bad boys up.
because of the weapons they have.
Oh, you know what goes good with some heavy?
You're seeing
Spot. Didn't pick up. Yeah! In his favor. Good shot, Johnny.
Whatever this is, you can take 2 gifts.
Maybe, the dance throw. All right.
We'll do 3 questions. Whoever gets the most to win. Which NBA player won most jerseys in 2022? Ron James.
Steph Curry.
You got it right.
Oh, 2022. What kind of specific year is
This
that?
is for nothing. He has no prize. This is crazy.
Which NBA team has the most players inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Lakers? Celtics.
I was gonna say Celtics first, I swear.
Who won the very first official NBA game?
I'll take the New York Knickerbockers.
Okay, and who do you say, Brooke?
The Clippers? Are they even a team?
Unfortunately, Johnny has won.
What?
The Knicks was correct.
What? That's great.
The shoes? Wants the shoes. Okay, and what else? Okay. That's good. You're good. You're fine with it, right? Good. Yes. Don't matter. It's good. Yeah. I'm feeling it. Oh,
When you're giving points like this and you've got no momentum, you find somebody who can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Going up top.
Oh, you just. Let's put a dunk on that ass.
Huge game if he could have held on. Back to throw, it's Gabriel.
Get out of there.
He tosses one high
Get out of there.
down the left side.
Come on, boy, you can't get caught.
Downfield for a
You
huge
can't
game.
get caught, man.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in. And the defense drags him down.
Let's go. Beat. They're not done.
Damn, that shit. Alright.
Heads down, thumbs up.
Third down, come back to the line after the break.
The cameraman is going to choose one person.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Some got tapped. Has to take the
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Because we're nearing the end of the video.
The field position was bad. The finishing was great. A great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job.
All right,
by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early.
Hands look very wet.
Getting in a predictable situation.
I'll say it was no.
About to kick it away.
Wow. All right, another round. I know the anticipation is crazy. All right, whoever touched me hard as hell. Then whatever touched me was like bigger than my finger. And you got huge fingers. So I'm gonna say it was Jesse. Jesse got bigger fingers than me. someone touched me. It was like a this.
Ready to go back to work on
I'm gonna run really gonna have to go
when
like
this game started, you feel
that's
as
just
if you
so
have to score a
awkward. So
touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is...
Oh, he wants it all.
You're gonna do a rock, paper, scissors.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. The Dogs
So
won
now you
it
can take
quickly.
2 items from one person. Okay, yeah.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh my! On top of
He's past the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Gotta get him at least a 1, bro. Fuck? Well, that's Malone. That's Malone, I'm guessing. Wait.
To throw, it's back.
Hey, that's actually kind of clean.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
He was supposed to murder that nigga, bro.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
He was supposed to murder that nigga.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
I get someone to the lead.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead.
Get his ass. Calm the fuck on.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
It's alright. 2 minutes playing with that, man.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down. But they answered the bell right before the half. And they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington.
Yeah, I try to push
Nice
through
job
back.
by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, come the
And it
fuck
slipped
on.
through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge
Fuck your
gain.
hands
He
up,
could have
buddy.
squeezed it.
Where the
After the
fuck is your
misfire
hands?
now on second down. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Pressure coming. Chunk it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football. He just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Let me get one.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the
How you
air.
gonna drop a minute?
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout.
They dropping the money ball, bro.
Snake eyes.
Tell you what, coach is catching a lot now, especially on social media.
EA trying to sell.
He gets a lot of fourth down,
EA trying to sell.
yard situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, guys.
We bitch trying to
Can't
sell
find his
him.
man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Fuck you.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. Cans wide across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating
I
up.
just said I'm
setting
gonna
up. This
RPO.
dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Also,
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just 1 more yardage.
I'm just so bad. I'm not doing that, bitch.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
3rd and goal situations, these are so hard as a defense, so little room to be able to give an inch at all, and you know when he goes over center, there's a good chance quarterback sneaks coming, and the offense does it and successfully gets the touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance of this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for him, they rolled with Ice Palmer, and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. To the air, it's Gabriel. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Now improvising. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting ahead of the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of time before he fires right. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Is set to advance on the football.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of it.
He'll take the deep shot. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Movement here from the tight end. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The RPO, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on them, and it'll be a first down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just like recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Quick strike complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
42, Oregon, 28.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That's the spin cycle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort, nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Etienne. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Quarterback sneaks it ahead.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
The Bulldogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's a reverse. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Fires to the end zone. Caught close to the marker. It's dealt. A late game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure we're just trying to stay up on it.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Snagged in the middle. It's holding. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Ducks will put total leather and we'll get started. The ball bounces through the end zone and it will be a touchback. First down here for the offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Looking left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. That's caught. It's Singleton. Obliterates him, still on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pass down the left side, diving, caught! Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in down the left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Drops it off to the running back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Going for it all. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much.
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Trying to find his man on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the air, it's Aller. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Steps away. He'll throw one to his right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him this time. Ripping through the defense. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter in the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's got an open man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air, it's Gabriel. Firing to the right, complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They're getting this guy lathered up. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except for ticket holders. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
The offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your...
Running toward the tape. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders, they are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
The play action fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure.
Got a lot of running room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He'll come out throwing on first down. Turns it loose. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown.
That's going to do it right there for you, big dog.
That's a big. Let's go right now. You said the driver was creepy. What he did? He in fucking Pakistani. He smelled like fish sticks. He sick. Huh? He was a Mexican. I robbed that Mexican. Come on, come Introduction, Francis. Sorry, I am walking up. And that's how I'm trying to get the game on the window. Trying to invoke the audience. They got what the fuck are we doing? Tell them it's not good. I'm going to play or something. What's that? Oh. You went to Galazanda. The Galazanda. You know you got hit the Galazanda. Tell me. You might lose over the sneak anyway. Tell the vibes, you know. So, it's all good. You can have that. We're going to still get up, man. I ain't too worried about it. Oh, they say we need to see that. Go ahead. I know you like everyone's favorite tape and shit. I know the vibes. I'll be watching. I'm definitely watching. I'm telling y'all, I don't think I don't watch other shows that I do. Let's go. Let's go. Big time. This nigga's still in action right now. She must be nice. Let's Trey go at me. Where you go at Trey? I probably not some shit. I should. This one was going. Why did that guy? Shot crazy, bro. I did that right now. Bounce it out, type shit.
He said he talked to the other tree. He talked to the other tree. Let me stop. Yes, Johnny. You can't. Hey, yo, come back in the town. I don't give a fuck if I say that's his fucker. Oh! Hey. Gang. Tell him bring his gang. Hey, Trey, if you're in the building, if you need to play, it's man. Gotta be good. Gotta be good for the audience. They gotta be good. They can't play. They should be lit. Gotta be lit. That's it, right? Yeah. Damn. These days, come on, man. With the freaking speed, bro. Damn. We're getting in here fucking cool. Damn. That's how I on the screen, bro. It's way on the screen, bro. Yeah, bro. You got one tooth, bro. Get the fucking the screen. It's scary, bro. Like Jason, scary shit, bro. Like Freddy Krueger, scary shit. Bro, get the fucking screen. Did you hear something? I gotta go. It's all fun and games, bro. Y'all be so sensitive, bro. Just take a joke, bro. It's all fun and games, but you need to go find a nice girl. Don't get your trouble. I ain't fucking scared. So that's my kid. Scared as shit. Too excited. Okay, weird, bro. Like, if y'all join, y'all gotta be. If you talking to get something. She take me to follow what's the flag. About this one. That's the whole thing. No, he played on ball chicken. You know the guy with the TC man and shit. Like Angelica Reference. Hey Trey, where you at, Trey? Hey, I ain't playing the same thing. Right? That's it. Shit, I already know. What's going on, bro? Oh, yeah. What's good? What's good, Taylor? Hey, bro. Same time as you. Please hit the fun, bro. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think so like that. That's actually good. And you come here, you know, hey, everyone come this smack you like that, bro. That's September 14th. I don't watch that. I don't watch that. The calendar is the calendar. The NFL team right the most. I don't like the calendar is that old. It's just your team, bro. Every time. Jerseys are trash, the trash, the player trash. The only best player they had was fucking Emmitt Smith. Dog shit. Yes. He said, never beat me in bad. He said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. But you like it's all good. I ain't gonna lie, 100%. I'm told not cheese and I'm told no cheese. Like, man, no cheese. I mean, I don't know. I was going to no cheese and all right. You can't listen to it. That's what you think, bro. I can't speak for everybody, bro. That's what you think, bro. That's what you think. Don't get this to something. Say, watch this, twin. I ain't your motherfucking twin, nigga. Hey, yo, stop. Hey, I wish I wanted to say something about motherfucking twin. I ain't your motherfucking twin. Nobody. What the fuck? What the fuck are that nigga? Ain't no motherfucking twin. Ain't no motherfucking twin. Ain't gonna never say that shit, bro. Twin. Ain't no motherfucking twin. That shit. See me. This going forward, don't matter, bro. I don't understand, like, people, when they run on my team, right? Why you don't use him, bro? Run the ball, spin. You spin, it takes. So all you gotta do is spin with this nigga, bro. Everybody I see that choose Ohio State, do not run with that guy, bro. What? Yeah, you already know the vibes, Shy. You can't say too much on here, but you know the vibes, bro. Yeah. You know the vibes, right? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta get back lit again. You heard? Yeah. You gotta get back lit, guys.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, we have two of college football's most powerful teams as we are set for a top 5 showdown. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Keep spinning the beam like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No.
Underneath toast the coverage, got it deep downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Makes the catch. And he couldn't quite make it in. He's run out of bounds at the 1. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Back to the air one more time. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on second down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. On the run, still looking. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Ibuka. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. The short hands. It's Ibuka. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. They'll go to the air. Spits it out to the back. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
With the catch, it's holding.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He got it. Takes it to the house.
GG, brother.
Ducks.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes.
You played good, though.
They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're lining up to boot it away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away to buy time. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 22, Ohio State 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The aerial assault continues. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. These corners going to give them some space. On third down, he drops to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And down he goes back at the 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on second down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Howard. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
On fourth down, going to the air. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Unloads it left. Got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. From the gun. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 25. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. He's looking the fake, and he wants to throw. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
He's got it down the left. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he got loose, it was all over. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Back to throw. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dickey. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. The 30, the 20.
Good.
A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the returner goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Throwing right. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And that pass is caught at the 25. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on second down. Into the end zone. Picked off. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 42, Oregon 28.
And the Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll leave it with him. Great move. Now he's got room. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking for room. It's Judkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room to sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Coming after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. He caught it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got his first and goal. The Ducks are flying down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Caught over the middle. It's Scott. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
They keep attacking through the air. This time it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Finds his man, and they convert. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the run, and he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's holding. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Powers forward. He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force-feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No huddle, offense to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires left. Got his man downfield.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Gets it out fast. On the move at the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Auspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down here for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down Bleed the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get the biggest sausage, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Comes out throwing on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Complete to the left. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they're on top here in overtime. Aggressive decision here to go for 2 and try to really put some heat on. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. They went for the 2 and got it. And now an 8-point lead in overtime. first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Ducks! Got it in for one part of the job, and now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Looking for the two-point try. They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game.
You talk about executing great in a big-time moment. That's a have-to-have play. I got to have this play to continue this football game. Coming up clutch, great execution by the offense, and Palmer, we got more free football, baby.
At this point, it's going to come down to which defense can get a stop. Which defense can hunker down, even though they're exhausted, and make a play to win this game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pressure coming. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Showing the arm strength down the left side. If he houses this, it's ball game. Taking it the other way. The 40. Past the 20.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. On third down, going up top. A game winner!
It's huge. I thought I was going to be able to win, let you get the lead. But you cut that bit.
So great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out and get the throwing touchdown. End the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who are you talking to, Derek? Who are you talking to? You're not talking to me. I'm not talking to you. That's for damn sure. Hang on, bring it around. Get your mic back in, man. You just sit here and talk about good job and better do. Hell yeah, hell yeah. The black is so sexy. Rainbow black. No, facts, sweet facts. I don't want to be quiet.
Trying to be funny. Stop throwing stuff at me.
What else with you?
Damn. Down.
Big linebacker, good ass.
Down. Look, you need to go to first see about to the game down. The phone. You worry about the round down?
That floor was on your bed.
Oh, I'm about to start a cussing. Oh, Brian can kiss it. Okay, chill out. Chill. Oh, you just rubbed my piercing. Oh, it's your bitch. I said you rubbed it the wrong way. Before you be trying to be over aggressive. Okay. Just a hole?
I don't know what the piercing.
Alright.
Yeah, shirt.